Hello out there, comic book lovers. It is Friday. So you know what that means. I'm doing my Friday night reviews. I am going to take three comics from the previous Wednesday, so the three what I thought were the best, and do a review of them. And then I'm going to take the one that I liked the least. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad, but it's the one that I liked the least. And check it out. Alright, so let's get on to the books that I liked best this week. As I mentioned earlier, all of the books I did this week are spur of the moment buys. One of them I'm on issue 5, so that was obviously a while ago. But the first 3 are first issues. And this one here is the last book you'll ever read, number 1, by Nightfall Publishing. It is by Cullen Bunn. That's the second Cullen Bunn book I bought this week. The other one was The Phantom of the Scan, which I'm not reviewing because it was good, but not good enough to make the list. So it is written by Cullen Bunn and Leila, Liela Leaks is the artist. Giada, Giada, Marchisio is the colorist. So this is a really messed up premise on this book. Alright, so again, this one has something written on the back which explains the plot, and I wish all books would do this, especially number 1s, which I didn't read until after I got home. So, pardon the glare here. It is civilization is a lie. Hidden deep in our genes is the truth, and it is slowly clawing its way to the surface. Olivia Cade knows the truth, and she has become the prophet of the coming collapse. Her book, Satyr, Satyr, is an international bestseller and is being blamed for acts of senseless violence and bloodshed all over the world. Olivia's own life is in danger from those who have read her work, determined to conduct a book tour. She hires a security professional Connor Wilson to act as her bodyguard. She has only one requirement. He cannot read the book. I mean, this sounds interesting. And, boy, once you get into the book, it is awesome. So, you're sitting there, you see everything that's going on here, and there's somebody talking, right? There's like narration, and boom. It is actually her reading from her book, but you see some of the stuff that's going on outside. So it's just people in the subway. Dude gets off. You think, okay, he's going to be the victim. Some people follow him along and try and rob him. And boom. He fucks them up. Right. A little twist here, right? Then you get to her doing the reading. That's how you find out that it was her reading from her book. And it's basically explaining the whole situation here, which I like the way they do that. It's just her reading from her book, which is what explains the premise of the story. So I really like the way Cullen Bunn did this. It's like, okay, how do we put all this exposition in here without making it feel like exposition? The writer is doing a reading from her book at a reading. Cool. And it also helps flow the plot, because then somebody comes up and tries to... it helps advance the story, because she starts doing signing, and one of those crazy people tries to kill her. So you're advancing the plot in a very flowing way, which, Cullen Bunn, a fantastic writer. And it can get a little graphic in this stuff. And it's a little realistic, because you have a bunch of pundits that they're talking on the radio saying, okay, well, here's what this is. This is like, no, I think this. So this is true to modern life. And she, then you get to her, and her publicist is like, I don't think we should continue doing the series. I mean, the book tour. She's like, oh, no. We're doing the book tour. I just need security. And so she gets the security guy, and she lays down the law that says, okay, have you read the book? No. Okay, you're hired, but don't read the book. This is an incredible book. I had a really hard time finding out which place I wanted to put this on the list, because all three of my favorite books for this week are pretty much on the same level. But I can't, do like a tie for first place for all three of them. And I almost made the second, but I'm going to put it third, and I'm going to put it a 3.5 out of 5. Alright, now, here's what I'm going to do. Screw that. I'm going to go 3.75 out of 5. 3.75. And if you like Cullen Bunn, this is... Get it. The art is fantastic. The story is fantastic. It's just... Dude, just... It is a fresh take on this stuff, and I really think that you should get it. So, pick it up. You'll enjoy it.